That's so inefficient.
No, keep on doing it.
Keep
Do
on
the whole
going.
thing.
The whole thing?
That's not possible.
That is not possible.
Humans weren't made for that. I don't understand the noise.
I'm so thirsty.
What a loser.
We're all making fun of him. It's really bad for him. Then Pat Hayden's wife comes in. She's like, oh, I really feel bad for the guy. Like, he shouldn't feel like he should be alone. And then JK McKay was the guy like donating to Pace Hunters.
First off, I want to say happy Valentine's Day to all of you. Or as Sean said, Single Awareness Day. And the other one that I heard today is Happy God is Sufficient Day.
So with that, let's just introduce ourselves better.
But so in light of Valentine's Day, we took the time to write all of you a poem.
Yes, we
We're going to
did.
read you a poem, so we're going to read you that poem
we're
real
going to
quick.
read you that poem really fast. All right. Let's go work.
Okay,
Wait.
you read first.
Okay. Trojans are red,
Bruins are blue,
honey is sweet.
and so are all of you. Happy Valentine's Day encounter.
Did they do?
See you together.
Francis and Riley, cute as can be. She is the pod, and you are the pea.
You really want me to give a speech? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no. Why did we ask that?
Attention, everybody.
You need a gavel?
Goodbye.
Dear Bagginses and Bops. Hoops, brandy bucks, rubs, chubs, brace girdles, horn blowers, and proudfoots. Proudfoots. Today is my 11th birthday. I am 11 today.
Is it? I don't know. I don't know how to. I don't know fun. I don't know fun.
Well, 2 days ago, me and Lily were on this couch and she was looking at Tumblr with all these puppies, and one puppy was really cute. And when she looked at it, she got really excited and laughed, and she laughed so hard she farted.
So this last Monday I went to visit UCLA, and I had a lot of transportation struggles on my way there. Things started already really badly because I missed the first bus going there. But it was fine because I just went on the second bus. I got to the place where I was at the transfer, but then I was going to board the 7:20 bus, but I couldn't find the bus stop, and I saw the bus on the other side of the street, and I thought, oh yay, it's right there. So I crossed the street and I got on, and I kept riding the bus. But then slowly I started to realize we were going towards downtown LA, and I thought, oh, I hope I'm not going the wrong way. But then we got to this place and I was like, okay, this is Syrup. This is really close to USC. So I think I'm going the wrong direction, but I kept riding to see where it would take me, like, because it seemed like it was on the street that was next to the street I should have been on. But then at one point the bus driver was like, okay, everyone off, this is the last stop. And I was like, oh shoot, this is definitely not where I want to be. I got off and I waited for the next bus to come along. And when it did, I asked the bus driver, is this the direction towards UCLA? He's like, no, that's on the other side of the street. So then I had to cross and ride on the other bus. Basically, it took me an hour to get back to where I first got off the bus. So I rode the bus towards Westwood and it was finally going in the right direction. And then it was like about an hour's ride, so I was like, okay, just, you know, listening to my iPod and whatever. And then this nice old man next to me, he was like, hey, where are you heading? Because he saw that I was like checking Google Maps to see how many stops where I was supposed to get off. And I was like, oh, Westwood. And he's like, honey, that was 2 stops ago. It's like, oh no, shoot. In my defense, I only slept 2 hours the night before, so my vision was not very good because I didn't have my contacts in for long enough. So it was kind of hard for me to read the signs. I was going to ride back on the bus going the other way to go back to where I should have gotten off, but I couldn't find the bus stop. I walked an entire bus stop's length back to find the right bus stop, and then I rode that for a stop to get back to the second place where I was supposed to make the transfer. And I made the transfer, and I was on my way to Westwood, or to UCLA, and then that was mostly it. I almost forgot to pull the stop request sign when I got to the right stop though, but I didn't, so that was fine. When I was visiting UCLA, Ellen wanted to go get macaroons, I don't know. So we went on the bus again to go get macaroons. But when we got there, it was closed for President's Day. That was a waste of $1. And the final part of the story is that when I was on my way back, I had a little trouble there too. I was waiting at the bus stop for the bus to come, but it never did. And then I went up to Nicola's to charge my phone. There was a different bus that was coming, and I went down again to go catch it. But just as I was crossing the street, the bus drove right past the bus stop. There was no one at the bus stop at the time, so I guess I didn't see the need to stop, but I was so close and I just missed it. I ended up having to call my friends Tim and Ryland to come pick me up because I was stuck at UCLA. That's basically the end of that transportation story. The entire day was just kind of ridiculous in how badly I messed up with public transportation. So I think the lesson learned here is that I shouldn't take public transportation by myself, especially in LA. So yeah, I just wanted to share my really embarrassing public transportation story. Also, these balloons that I stole from the Kickoff Carnival are no longer floating, and I didn't want to waste the helium, so hee hee.
Nice! By me?
E3, of course.
Here specifically at USC, we have our own mission statement, which is to become a house of prayer for all nations.
Dee-dee.